Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So I have a little issue. I have one of these Dremel oscillating saws, which I absolutely love. I use it all the time. But the blades wear out, the blades break, and I gotta have a way to replace the blades because these Dremel blades cost an arm and a leg. So I went on to Amazon and I bought some scrapers for this, and I thought they would work. But you can see that they snap off. And I think it has something to do with, well, I know it has something to do with the way that it's cut here. So you can see that the Dremel blade has more of a circle. Let's see if I can get it to focus a little bit better there. You can see that the Dremel blade has a tighter circle and the aftermarket blade doesn't. So I was trying to think here. I can't return these because I've used them. I mean, you can't return that. So, like, what can I do? Well, I found this, well, in my box I had a worn down wood blade. So I'm thinking maybe I could fit both blades on and the stock blade will hold the other blade in place. So let's see if this works. So we're going to put that blade on. And we're going to put the other blade on. We're going to lock it in. Okay, so there we go. Look at that, both blades fit. So what I think I can do is, take an angle grinder cutoff wheel and just slice this original blade off and use the base of it as an adapter. So then I can use any other blade I want. So let's go ahead and cut that off and see if this is going to work. Okay, so I'm out here in my garage. I got it locked down pretty tight in the vise here. Just remember, anytime you're using an angle grinder, you gotta have eye protection, ear protection, and gloves. Okay, so we're back from the garage. You can see here I have my old blade, my Dremel blade cut apart. So now I'm left with this adapter. This adapter plate, I guess is what I'll call it. So we'll take the oscillating saw, put the aftermarket blade on there, slide this guy under there, and pop it in. And yeah, that thing is, I think it's going to work well. You can see that it clears the blade here, yet it still holds it down really nice and tight. Let's go ahead and give it a test, see how it works out. Okay, we're going to see how this works with the adapter plate on here. I'm going to give it some pressure and see how it happens. Before, it was super loud and vibrate, like this thing would vibrate off and pop off really easy. So let's see what happens. We'll start at low RPMs. Okay, that is awesome. That is not coming off at all. Looks like the plate's working really well. Okay, there we go. So there you go. That's how you build a DIY adapter plate for your Dremel to accept different types of brands. These scraper blades I got off Amazon. You get 10 of them in a pack and they're like 12 bucks. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check them out. But I've been super happy with these rigid scraper blades. Removing paint. I'm currently using them to remove some sticky tiles on my concrete floor, and it works amazing. I'll also leave a link below for this Dremel. I've been super happy with this Multimax MM40. It has variable speed, 10,000 to 21,000 RPMs. It's got this really cool quick lock feature where you just pop the blades on and off. I've had this for a couple years and I really, really like it. So anyway, thanks guys for watching the video, sticking around. If you guys like the content, please throw me a thumbs up. Also, share the video, comment if you have any questions, and I hope you guys like the content enough to subscribe. I got a lot of this content coming out and, try to help people save money. Appreciate you guys watching. See you around in the next video.